Very few real estate agents ever make it to 10,000 subscribers. And there's a very simple reason for this. They quit too soon. The saddest part about this is not just that they quit, it's that they could have helped so many people who wanted to buy or sell a house in their market. But by giving up too early, they've thrown away the opportunity to ever reach those people. In fact, I was completely prepared to quit YouTube myself. In early 2017, I had just found out that my husband was being transferred to a new city. And so I was trying to wrap up my business in Atlanta before moving to Savannah. I kind of had one foot out the door. I was not actively soliciting new business because I knew I wasn't going to be around that much longer and I wasn't going to be here to service those clients. And as a result, I only sold a couple of houses the first half of 2017. I wasn't even sure that I was going to continue to make videos when I got to my new city. But then this happened. This was when I got my very first lead. You've heard me tell this story before. The man from New York who was selling his house said that he was moving to Georgia and said he felt like he knew me already because he had watched all of my videos. That lit a fire under me and made me rededicate myself to my YouTube channel. And in fact, to learning everything I needed to know about YouTube, so much more than I had been doing. Then 90 days later, this happened. Which leads me to mistake number 2, not being patient. You're going to make a lot of YouTube videos for your channel, most likely, before you ever start to see any real results. After 10 or 15 videos, you're going to be cursing my name, wishing you had never found this channel, never read my book, and been thinking that you've been completely wasting your time for the last several months. But your job during this period is to become a student of YouTube. Not only are you learning what works for you and your video creation process, you're learning the content that your audience likes, the best way for you to film videos that people enjoy and they actually want to make them hire you as their agent. You're learning about analytics and how YouTube works, what your audience likes to see, how other people are editing, how other people are making thumbnails, what type of thumbnail style catches your eye as the viewer. YouTube videos are like compounding interest. You don't just have one video that gets 100 views and then another video that gets 100 views and then another video that gets 100 views and that happens forever. It's like it compounds over time. When your first videos were published, you were probably really happy to get 25 views in the first 24 hours. Then after a while, you're happy if you get 50 views in the first 24 hours, then 100, then 1,000, and so on and so on. The more content you have on your channel and the more you understand about your content strategy and who your ideal viewer is, the more views you get when your video is first released. Mistake number 3 is not planning out your videos. We've all seen a Facebook Live where the person pressed go live and then just rambled about not very much. And after a minute or two, you leave because the video has no sense of direction. You really don't know what they're talking about, and it's completely lost your interest. Instead, you want to know what you're going to be talking about. Now, that doesn't mean you need to script out every single word you're going to say, although you can, but you have to have a rough outline. You have to have thought about the goal of the video. Every video you make does not need to have the goal of make someone pick up the phone and call me to list their home. Your goal can be have them go to your website and opt in for an ebook so that you capture their information, or have them sign up for a list of open houses. Or it can be watch another video. It can straight up be a sales video where you offer a free consultation and you give them a link to your calendar to set up an appointment for a free discovery call with you. Whatever the goal of the video is, it's fine. You just can't have multiple goals on the same video. But if you don't know where you're going, you can't get mad when you don't end up in a place that you like. Which brings me to the 4th mistake I see agents making with your YouTube channels, and that is treating your title like a newspaper headline. We need to make it more like a tabloid headline. You don't want your title to be a synopsis of everything that's in the video because then there's no surprise, there's no intrigue. You haven't piqued their curiosity if you give away the entire secret in the title of the video. Instead, we want it to be more like a tabloid. Now, I don't mean clickbait in that you give it a very sensational headline, which has nothing at all to do with the video, just in order to get the click. You may get a lot of clicks at first by doing that, but your audience will learn that you're a big fat liar, and then they will never come back to watch anything else from you again. You don't want to forego thousands of future views just so you can get 100 right now. Don't step over a dollar to pick up a dime. Mistake number 5 is not taking the time to review your analytics and understand where to make tweaks that will affect your channel's performance. So watch this video next, where I did a live channel review from a realtor in Mississippi. We looked at exactly where the opportunities lie in her channel to start getting a lot more business. So check it out next.